Yeah, check the mic, 1, 2. It's time to get into it. The signal's on, we're live, and you already knew it. Got your headphones ready, speakers on blast. This ain't no fake news, it's a show that's built to last. The full Concurity X-Fest Show. Yeah, with A-Train and Sparks, let's show. Yeah, with A-Train and Sparks, let's go. A show for the fans, by the fans, you know the deal. This ain't no
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the X Fan Show. I am the loudmouth from the Midwest of spring and of OG spring football, the one and only Spurge. Why are you laughing? Do you like my new tagline? Do you like my new tagline, bro?
I'm like how you fumbling through it at this in the new year.
And right there's my partner in crime. Every time with me, the one and the only.
The A-Train Arlington Lane. Happy New Year, sir.
Happy New Year to you, bro. Before we even go any further, I was in bed. The plans we were going to go to for New Year's, right? They fell through. They were sick, so we didn't go over there because we have the kid, and we didn't want to get the kid sick because you're going to be seeing some very special things over the next few months with this show. But I was in bed by 9:30 on New Year's. That shows you how old I am.
You just don't have it no more, man.
I don't, bro. I
don't have it no more, man. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but guess what, man? I still love you, man.
I love you too, pal. We got a lot of things to talk about over the new year. Where do we start? Do we start with the exciting stuff coming up for us, or do we start with the UFL talk?
Let's go about because we can go on the UFL stuff for a long time. Right. But let's just talk about what we got going on, so that way we get it out the way and stuff.
Okay, you want to do that? Well, Arlington, we have over the years we have evolved ourselves, right? You've started back with the A-Train show where you're talking more basketball and wrestling and stuff like that. I got the Outlaw Sports Talk that, I took off for the month of December. A lot of family stuff going on where I pretty much talk about all the top sports
stories
of the day, right? So those shows will be coming back. Arlington, you just did your show. Outlaw will be coming back. So be paying attention to that. But Arlington, it's kind of exciting because, hell, we talk about the Continental Football League, right?
Right.
Which we have a show starting Monday called Syndicate Tonight. It's the Continental Football League where we're going to be talking about the Texas Syndicate and stuff like that. That will be hosted by me and the owner of the Texas Syndicate, Quincy Workman, will be joining me on that show. And then Arlington, are you ready for it? Because we have somewhat of kind of a big announcement for our show.
Oh, before you go any further, one of the announcements I have for you, you can also catch this show on Instagram right now at X Fan Show.
That is true. You can.
You can catch us live right now.
You can.
So if you're on IG, check us out. We're there.
Right. And Arlington, I have to say, we have another big, exciting announcement. We are now officially working with the St. Louis Falcons here in St. Louis. It's a team that we've been following for a while. We've had some things where it didn't work in the past, and now it finally worked, where we are going to be hosting our own weekly show about the St. Louis Falcons. Right?
Yes.
There will be days where you'll be joining me on the show, right? To help me host it. Right here is our new show. Right there, it is of the Fighting Falcons talk show, hosted by myself and right there. Because, again, Arlington won't be there with me every week. There will be weeks he is. But we got that show starting this Sunday at 7 o'clock. Happy New Year's to everybody.
Yes.
So that's another exciting thing. In Arlington, we will also be doing coverages of the home and away games for the St. Louis Falcons.
It's big. That's big.
Right. And so the X-Fan Show is going to be an integral part of the St. Louis Falcons, along with everybody else that will be there. You know, congratulations to I-70 Sports, Jeremy Carpin, those guys. They're going to be doing some of the coverage for it, but we got an exclusive show called the Fighting Falcons Show. And Arlington, you ready? You want me to show you the backdrop for it? Would you like to see the backdrop for it, Arlington?
Go ahead. It's 2026, man. Let's go ahead. We
right?
Start revealing everything.
Do we want to? Because here is the backdrop for our new show. Right here, the weekly show, Fighting Falcons Talk. That will be our backdrop and all of that good stuff that you'll get to see right there.
We're going to take weekly off. We're going to take weekly off and put it at the bottom, the Fighting Falcons Talk Show.
I mean, we can. That's fine. We can. That's no big deal, bro.
I was just getting previews and stuff. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, a lot. Arlington, did you ever think that we'd be sitting here? When did we start this? 2018. We started this nonsense together.
It definitely was nonsense.
Did you ever think we would be in the position of where we are today? And I just got to say thank you to all the fans who have got us to where we are. I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely. You can't go without them, man. That's the point of having the X-Fan Show. It's for the fans, by the fans.
Right. Oh, and Arlington, I also forgot on the X-Fan Show coming up, we're going to have Texas Syndicate quarterback Jeremy Hunt joining us on well, I guess that would be what, the 7th or the 8th? The 8th, correct?
The 8th, I think is what we're looking at.
Yes, the 8th. We will have him joining us on the 8th to talk about to him, because Arlington got mad at me that I did the interview without him, but he was incapacitated. Hello, everybody.
Don't say that. I just wasn't there, man.
Right.
Make it seem like I was dying or something, man.
No, you weren't. So yes. So we'll have him on this week on the 7th. So we'll have him or the 8th joining us.
Okay.
So, and Arlington, should we spoil the other big news that we have?
What's the other?
Where the X-Fan Show is going to be at next week?
Oh yeah, you might as well, man.
Should we?
Yeah, put it out there.
The X-Fan Show. Well, it's going to be funny because Arlington's going to be broadcasting here in St. Louis for that interview. But yours truly will be in Fort Worth, Texas, doing the interview because the X-Fan Show has been invited to the Gridiron Showcase to cover the Gridiron Showcase. So we will be there. Arlington was going to make it, but then he had some
stuff. Yeah. I've already discussed. If you caught the A-Train show on Tuesday, you should know.
Right. So, I mean, it happens. It's life. You know, bro, my thoughts and prayers to you. I love you.
Thank you.
You know.
Yeah. Appreciate that. I do appreciate that, man.
Yeah, but I mean, Arlington, I mean, we're stepping up big time, bro. Drinking my hot water.
Yeah, no. As you drinking your hot water.
Hot water.
I missed that. I actually kind of missed that. Dude, like, sir, when I tell you we about to win in 2026, y'all, like, listen, y'all have to really be with us for this ride. Appreciate that, Dan. Thank you so much. I've been with this guy now for this going on year 8.
Has it really been that long?
It's year 8.
Damn, bro.
And trust me, there have been times where, and you have all heard the story, seen the story right in front of your eyes about how I feel about this guy a lot of times with some of the decisions that he's made. But guess what? We still here. That's part of the game, and it's just how it is. and we dealt with the ups and downs of things and with folks in the past, but we still here, man. And shout out to all of those people, man, that we've encountered along the way. And for most, hope the best of them and going into 2026 and the future, because we move forward. That's how we doing this thing. We moving forward, man, and as we progressing here with the X-Fan show. Thank Andrew. Happy New Year to you as well, man. Dan, that's always fun when you get a chance to do that, man. So yeah, keep irritating him. He loves it, man. So that's all it is. I'm hoping y'all enjoying the show on Instagram as well, man, and we're on Twitch. So make sure you check us out on those areas, along with our other sites that we're on too. What's going on, Wyatt? Happy New Year
There's
to you,
our
brother.
guy, Wyatt. Well, hey, Dan, you're a guy here in St. Louis. So what you should do is you should come out and check out the St. Louis Falcons.
Yes.
Because it's going to be an integral part. I mean, you want to talk about a team, Arlington, we've always said we've done this homegrown, right? Grassroots, right? Well, the St. Louis Falcons are the only team in Missouri that is homegrown and community owned. Everybody that is involved with this team live right here in the St. Louis area. Everybody. And you're looking at two guys who are right there. So, yeah, homegrown and St. Louis owned.
That's correct.
Yep. Big shout out to Lucky, Austin, and Carl, Arlington's boy, Arlington's guy. What's his nickname? What is your nickname for him? Kamo. Big shout out to those guys. We're really looking forward to the partnership and really looking forward to growing the Falcons. We're going to have more stuff. So tune in on Sunday because we're going to have a lot more stuff talking about the Falcons there. And what else do we got that's coming up in the new year, Arlington?
Well, we got new episodes coming up with Outlaw Sports Talk, the A-Train show, of course, X-Fan show as well. So we're going to be pretty busy in 2026.
Oh, Arlington, we also forgot. Start paying attention because there might be some more clickety click pictures.
That's right.
On our page because we're in works with some teams around the St. Louis in metro area to where we're going to be photographing for these teams. Yeah. So be paying attention to that. So you never know. There's a lot of stuff coming up. A lot of stuff coming up here. Right, Arlington?
Yeah, apparently I can't get back into my account. So
which account?
My freaking Twitter account, man.
Oh, God. That's how mine was. Remember, that's how mine was for a while. Remember that?
I'm gonna get kicked out on I know I'm gonna get kicked out. I'm gonna get kicked out on
You're gonna get kicked out of your page. All right, Arlington. Should we go into it? What are we gonna talk about? What do we want to talk about? I mean, Arlington, I gotta say this. We talk a lot about the UFL on this page, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we've been quite over the past few months, we've been quite negative. Have we not?
Have we been negative or have we been truthful of what has been going on the landscape of things?
Well, I mean, we've been blocked from pages.
Who cares?
Well, right. Sometimes we're negative about the league. That's how they see it. But now, Arlington, what I'm starting to notice is that there are other people that are starting to be negative about the UFL.
Thank you, Derek. I like that.
But Arlington, I do have to say something about the coaches' hires. I actually like the majority of them. I honestly think it was a great idea because, Rapoli said he wanted to have it as it was local ties to the area, right? Like Dan says right here, Ricky, he's stoked for Ricky Prohl being here, right? Okay, I get it. Ricky Prohl, great hire. I don't know if it necessarily moves the needle and gets people to want to buy tickets, but that's okay. It's a guy who has St. Louis local connections, right?
Facts.
But Arlington, I am happy about one in particular hire. And that was the hire that we did in Houston. We bring back a former coach that coached the Gamblers. Yes, this is Ricky Prohl's first head coaching job. I mean, look, like Los Mysterio right here. He says, there's a big difference between honest criticism and openly hating on the league. Well, listen, Mr. Los T, a lot of people say that we're
criticism.
A lot of people say we're negative about the league. That's what a lot of people say.
Because you weren't the one that said it. We said it for you.
Dan, we're going to get to Rick Neuheisen, but I want to talk about the Houston head coach. I think it's a great hire, Arlington. I think it's great.
I think it's a DEI hire.
Whoa, what? It's a league of opportunity.
It's a DEI hire.
They're giving a minority coach an opportunity.
It's a DEI hire.
What? Why? How is it a DEI hire?
Why are we getting Kevin Sumlin that had a team that was 3-7 in 2022? Oh, because we're bringing him back because he was a USFL coach.
Well, I mean, he did coach the Houston Gamblers.
And so did Curtis Johnson. If that's the case, we could have kept Curtis Johnson.
But Arlington, it's
DEI hire, man.
How is that? Why are you saying that? That's impossible.
That's because that's what it is. You had AJ Smith on the board. You could have went and got Jaron Horton from Memphis. Was a better choice than Kevin Sumlin.
I would have been okay with Jared.
Rick Neuheisel. What kind of league of opportunity are you giving? You giving second chances to these guys just because they're not doing anything? And you got young coaches right now that's sitting starving for these opportunities. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? If it's such a league of opportunity, why aren't AJ Smith, Jaron Horton, Peyton Party getting those opportunities? Peyton Party is the son of legend Jack Party in Houston.
That was good. That's true. Listen. We know that Peyton Party, he just took that job at as
June
the tight end
Jones needs to just sit down somewhere. I think that's what he's doing, sitting down. Leave him alone.
All right, Arlington. So if you're saying that, okay,
Thank you. Take it from somebody that was there in that crap.
Now, listen. Look, it's a good hire.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not. It is not a good hire, dude.
Why?
It is not a good hire. I just told you why.
I wasn't listening. Tell me again.
Of course you don't. No, I'm not repeating myself. Go back and watch it if you want to do that right now.
Okay, look, let's look at it this way. All right. Arlington, so you say that, I'm gonna take it this way, right? What if? Now, again, this is just the Spurge speculation, right? What if, Arlington, it was that these are all the people they could get? What if all the people that they wanted to have, Arlington, told them no and shot them down? So they had to go this route.
He said, "What are y'all talking about?" I promise we're gonna talk about y'all too.
Don't worry, Quincy. We're going to talk about you. Don't worry. Which I will see. Hey, be paying attention because there might be a special pop-up show of Syndicate tonight with that guy right down there that just made that comment. Arlington, but what if these were all the coaches they could get? What if? Because we've seen everything that they said that was going on, right? Huh? With this league.
Bull. I call bull, man.
You do?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I want to play something.
You don't want to wait. Hold on. I know
Mhm.
where you're going with this. I know exactly where you're going. But you
Mhm.
mean to tell me that these guys couldn't take full-time positions than people that I just named? But you know what? I know about one of them though, but I'm not gonna go no further than that.
So Arlington, if you don't recall, there was an interview that Ricky Prohl did. Okay.
Okay.
And basically said that he was called, and you can go back and watch the interviews, right? That Ricky Prohl has done, where he basically came out and said, I was basically reached out to and offered the job. Offered the job. In his interviews. Go back and watch them. I'm not going to go pull them up or nothing like that. But go back and watch them. You can see, you basically, he says, I mean, okay, Los Mysterio is saying, he says, I'm sorry, but I'm thinking that this league is setting up Houston to outright fail.
Pause. Scratch that.
You think it's Birmingham, bro?
I'm whispering it.
Well, it's funny that you say Birmingham, right?
Because
again,
Houston's already been X'd out.
Yeah, Houston's already pissed off as it is and all of that stuff.
But
again, Arlington, I'm going to show you something right here. The great owner, Mr. Mike Rapoli, puts right here. You call yourself, now this is from the tweet of the U.S. Secretary of Common Sense.
That's funny. And that was funny by itself, man.
Right. Actually, Mike Rapoli, if you want a sellout crowd, you should consider moving to Larson Field in Irondale with the capacity of 7,500. Now, talking about the Met where he wanted to go play, right? That's what we're getting ready to talk about. To sell out the Hoover Met, it's 10 to 12, would require hard work, more investment than it would in Larson Field, right? Now, here is Mike Rapoli's tweet about the Met, the Hoover Met. Now, Arlington, there's a problem with the Hoover Met. Do you know what that problem is?
What is that?
I think the Hoover Met actually does something called the SEC championship baseball game there.
Okay. Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, right?
That's the story. Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So how would you put a football? Now you can tell that's a grass turf. That's grass. That ain't artificial turf. That's grass, right, Arlington?
Yeah.
So, Arlington, I don't know. I've worked on some fields in my day, right?
And
I know that it costs some money to replace the infield with grass, right? Take the mound down and all of that stuff, right? So would it really be smart to put that there in the Hoover Met? Now, again, Rapoli said, hey, fans, if you get me, get me what I want in Birmingham, I'll keep it in Protective Stadium. Go on. I know you got something to say. Go on.
I don't. I'm looking at Dan's comment.
Right. It's a Cashman Field lookalike. It really is. Arlington, pull up Cashman Field for the UFL, right?
Oh, do I have to?
Yeah, because I'm going
to.
You pull it up. I'm going to have them right next to each other.
Oh, man. All right. Give me a second so I can find it. Find the darn thing.
No, don't worry about it. But he's right. It does look like Cashman Field. I mean, I'll give it this. The Met looks a little better with the seating over here with the bleachers and all of that stuff, right? Where they didn't have that. That's not Cashman. That's the Hoover.
No, I'm saying that's what Cashman looked like, what you see in front of you with Birmingham, with this Hoover Met.
But they didn't have the stands over here. They didn't have the metal stands over here.
You talking about on the left side over there?
Yeah, these are all metal stands. They didn't have those. See them right there? They didn't have these right here.
Okay.
See them? They didn't have.
I got you. But they do for the Vegas Lights games. So what am I missing here?
Oh, I'm just saying.
Or I can be wrong. Kevin can help me.
Right now, here's the Hoover Met. Okay, what it goes on to saying, right? And again, Arlington, here's the biggest misconception with spring football, right? It's always about scheduling and all of that BS, right? At a point, we have to stop with that argument, okay? We have to stop with that. Okay, now, so Rapoli goes on and says, you call yourself the Secretary of Common Sense and suggest Larson Field. The Birmingham Stallions won 3 championships, built a dynasty, and still couldn't draw 10,000 fans per game. Now, Mike Rapoli, here is where I'm going to disagree with you. Arlington, in 2021 and 2022, I'm going back to the USFL, not the XFL, UFL. I'm going back to USFL, right? How many fans did Birmingham draw on average? No, Birmingham.
Oh, Birmingham. They drew like what, 5,000?
No, more than that. It was close to 10 to 20 some games.
Oh, because it was them.
Right. Remember, they played the hub. So when you'd have the Birmingham game, it would be completely full.
Right.
You're talking, 15 to 20,000 people.
That first season, they did have at least 20,000, 15,
right.
20,000.
The second season, it went down a little bit, about 17, right? Okay. Now, Mr. Rapoli, this is where I take umbrage with you, and I have a problem with that because when they were the USFL, they actually drew fans. It wasn't until they changed to the UFL where they didn't draw fans. And why is that?
Because the newness was done.
The newness was done. Oh, and wait, you also jacked up ticket prices 300%, basically. Am I right or am I wrong, Arlington?
No.
That was a thing that The Rock and Danny, Redbird Kaplan, and all those guys made a mistake on.
And even Vince, no, he didn't make the mistake. Vince made it where even with WWE, he wanted to make it affordable for families to go to the game.
And he did that with the XFL.
That was the main thing that I think kept getting lost. And somebody is lying. And the reason why I say that is because from that turn point from 2020 to 2023, somebody was lying about the numbers of what happened in 2020 in those 5 weeks.
Right. Okay, now listen.
Sit here and tell me differently.
Okay, fine. You can give the tickets away for free, right? But were they putting people in those stands? I mean, look, I'll go back to when Memphis When the Memphis Showboats played under the USFL banner and they moved to the 4 city hubs, they were putting 20, 30,000 in that stadium before the UFL or the USFL and the XFL merged.
I'm gonna disagree with that. I think it was a lot. I think it was a lot lower than that.
Well, I mean, you could go and look at Bill Alexander's page, the Showboat Yacht Club page, and they'll show you, right? Regardless of what you're doing with the tickets, you're still putting people in there. They're still buying concessions and all of that stuff, right?
Okay.
It's that simple. Now, Mr. Rapoli. So in the 6 months, he goes on to say, I want to stay in Birmingham. If I didn't, we wouldn't be talking. In 6 months, the UFL have added 3 new teams. Actually, they didn't. They just got rid of 3 teams and moved them to a different city. Am I wrong or am I right?
You're not wrong, sir.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not disagreeing with you. The attendance did drop when they actually had to start paying for those seats. Just like it did in every USFL market, ticket prices dropped. Not disagreeing with that. Not saying that. Okay. He said they've had 5 new venues. Okay. I'll give you that. You have 5 new venues because you have 3 teams that are new that you took from other cities and put them somewhere else, right? And you have, at this time of this tweet, 7 new head coaches now, which that's not true because there are, Arlington, correct me if I'm wrong, but there are 2 returning head coaches just going to different teams, or one's going to a new team and the other one's staying with their team.
Yes.
Correct?
Correct.
Exactly. Okay.
And one became a player went player to coach.
Uh-huh.
What else can we go? All right.
So now we have the fans in Birmingham all in a tizzy. All in a tizzy, Arlington. Now, if you're a fan of Birmingham, does it piss you off? The wife, how are you doing a show? I'm doing a show. Hey, the kid's taken care of. He's upstairs eating his lunch, and then he'll be right back down here. He was down here with me a minute ago, and I can hear him running around upstairs. Told you we were doing a show today.
Oh, shoot. The wife always chiming in, man.
I know. But Arlington, would you not be upset that they're talking about moving your team again when you put a challenge out for them saying you need to do this, and I'll keep your team in Protective Stadium? Now he's going back and saying, oh, well, let's move them here. Wouldn't you be pissed?
Absolutely, yeah. That's
lie.
like you telling me. That's like you telling me right now, sir. In St. Louis, we're not playing. If the dome can't fill up, we're gonna go play over in Sauget, or we're gonna go play at Lindenwood. You catch my drift though, right?
I get it. Yes, I get it. I get it.
Drift. If
right,
I get it. Fill up the dome, we're gonna play over at Lindenwood, or we're gonna play over across the water at Gateway at GCS. We're not playing at the dome anymore. So why would you even do that? What are you expecting when you say stuff like this? Listen, you already what you should have done already, sir, is you had to keep the football mind. You didn't cut the ones that help build it to where you are right now because you want control over it. And what you're doing right now is tearing down everything that's been built up. You know who he reminds me of?
Who?
You remember this guy? From the movie Eddie? Remember that dude?
I mean, maybe just a little.
That is Wild Bill Burgess. Granted, it's a fictional character, but if you've seen the movie, you'll understand where I'm coming from with this. You might as well have you or I being the head coach of one of these squads.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you're right. I mean, look, that's true. You know what? You do look like your AI character with your headphones. That is great. That's a good point. I mean, look, like here, Arlington. I mean, you got fans in that tweet that are just mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, saying we went through this. What has changed? What has changed with Mike Repole?
Stop it, Kevin. We ain't even there yet. Ain't even close.
We ain't even
close yet.
Right. Listen, here's what we've seen. Okay. Look, we know there's going to be a season that's going to be played, right? But now Repole has said, oh, now I'm blowing up rosters. Okay. You're only to get 10 players. Okay. I mean, Arlington, as a fan, I mean, I look at this and I'm like, man, it's getting harder and harder and harder to get behind. As much as I want it and as much as I love football, it's getting harder and harder to look at this. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll DVR them. I'll DVR all the games like I did. Arlington, you saw when you were over here. I got all the games DVR'd on my TV. Do I not?
Thanks.
Right. But I look at this as a realist and as a fan. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? No, I like the head coaches, other than Arlington thinks that they are DEI hires. Okay. That's what he says.
Sumlin is a DEI hire.
But like here, Arlington, here's another thing. I mean, like, look, a guy who has been a staple for spring football. And Chris Payton-Jones.
I got you, Kevin. What's going on, Marco?
Is leaving.
Yeah, there are a couple people that just announced their retirements.
So what does that mean?
You want to know something? The person y'all need to follow, and you could pretty much catch what he's saying through the cryptic tweets for real, is Jamar Smith. Jamar Smith is the perfect person.
And we're working on that too. We're working on getting Mr. Smith.
Hey, Carlos, it was never about sticking to the script. It was never.
It wasn't. They wanted to.
Yep. See?
Yeah.
And they've been vocal.
I mean, look, you can go on AJ's page and the Stallion page, right? Okay. And AJ basically said he was going to bring in a buddy of his, Tyler Skitsky.
I said Jamar. Oh, I said Jamar. I'm sorry. Jamar.
Yeah. That he's going to have him come in as his offensive coordinator.
Shout out to Ole Miss. Shout out to Ole Miss last night.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, we talked about that. We talked about it. That's what we're talking about now. I mean, you're looking at this, Arlington, and Arlington, we've been diehard fans since 2018.
Brandon Anderson does not like us.
Who doesn't?
Brandon Anderson.
Which one is Brandon Anderson again?
Don't worry about it. I just want to remember.
I got to remember who Brandon Anderson is again.
But he don't like us. But yes. Oh, yes.
Shout out to the Hurricanes.
Listen, if you ain't noticed it now, there's going to be a new national champion, just like it's going to be a new NFL champ too. So there's going to be two different teams when we get to that.
That is true. That is true.
Everything is new in 2026. Hey, y'all, but listen,
What's up, Will?
On this. Everything is going to be new, and it's going to be better.
Guys, you guys don't understand is the X-Fan show is we're changing things up. In the way that we're going to be doing things, it's going to be a lot different than what you guys are used to and stuff like that. Now, let's do this real quick, okay?
Because we've been on it for a while.
Huh?
We've been on this for a while, so
yeah. But let's go to the 8 head coaches.
Hey, Indiana in the national championship will be everything. But Andrew's comment right here speaks a lot of volumes. I think that's what everybody continuously is saying.
Or wait, what about this one?
Amanda from the top rope. Amanda from the top rope. See, I'm telling you, man, people are starting to see this stuff here, man. Like,
Oh, here
it's
you
not
go.
about-
That's
what I said.
very good possibility.
After they annihilated Alabama,
What was it?
Annihilated?
38-3?
like he scored 3 points.
3 points to Alabama. Arlington, let's rank the head coaches for the UFL.
All right.
Okay. Do we
All
want to
right.
start at the bottom or do we work our way up to the top?
We can start at the bottom.
Okay. I'm going to say this. The one at the bottom for me is Ted Ginn Jr.
Why?
Because
Why?
you don't go on an interview and say, the league didn't care what I know about this.
I wish you'd have played the clip.
I'm not going to embarrass Ted Ginn Jr. I love the dude. I thought the dude was a great player at Ohio State in his time in the NFL. But you don't go online and say in an interview, they didn't care what I knew. They just gave me the job.
Wait, and then he's gonna come back. Well, you took that out of context.
There ain't no taking out of contents, bro. It's in your video. You said the league literally said they didn't. You know what? I actually think I might have the audio for it. Give me a minute and let me.
I'm just telling you, it's been a lot of head scratching going on.
Really, you
I
go
just
with
have a feeling
your.
there's been a lot of
You
head
go with
scratching in
your
UFL.
number 8.
Yeah,
While
AJ
I
McCarron.
find the audio.
AJ McCarron.
Why really AJ McCarron?
Uh-huh.
2-time national champion?
So
Okay. Explain.
AJ has to explain to me what he's planning on doing as the coach of the Birmingham Stallions. You just went and removed. Grant, I understand the situation involved with Skip Holtz. I get it.
All right, Arlington, are you ready? Are you ready?
Get it. You got it up there? All right, play the clip.
The right opportunity for you at this time.
I think it was the right opportunity because, I wanted to start my journey.
I love it.
Going through all the, different backgrounds that you had to go through. UFL just came right on in and gave me an opportunity. They didn't care about, what I knew or didn't know. They knew that I played the game. I come from a coaching background, and why not give me my opportunity?
Again, Arlington, they didn't care what I know or didn't know. What's up, Ronnie Brown? That's why I have him as number 8. What's wrong?
Oh, okay. Nothing.
That's why I have him at number 8. All right. You got AJ McCarron at number. Hey, listen, I'll give AJ McCarron credit. The dude's going on social media and putting out mean tweets of what people are saying about him.
No.
So I think that's
shout
funny.
out to Luke, man. Shout out to Luke Miller.
Yeah. No, I just think
Luke
it's funny
Miller's
that
like-
AJ's. What's up, Ronnie? I think it's
What's
funny.
up, Ronnie,
that
man?
That's what he's saying. All right, Arlington.
Luke can show you the mean tweets.
No, I know, right?
And them show ain't mean tweets.
Okay.
UFL being nice because damn well there are a whole bunch of nasty tweets that's been given to this dude being the coach.
That is true. That is
Listen,
true. All right.
Because he
So-
replaced he was replaced.
He replaced the legend.
Yeah.
Replace the
That's
legend.
going to be hard. The reason I'm going to give Ted Ginn a step up on 7 is because he's dealing with a whole new team here.
All right. Okay. See, now I will flip you. And I put AJ at number 7.
Thank you, Sabrina. You thought he was going to be a politician. Now he just jumped around. He want to be a football coach. Stop it. I love you, AJ, but stop it. Stop it.
Right. I'm going to flip it. I'm going to put AJ at number 7. And the only reason why I put him above Ted Ginn is because he did win the 2 national championships. He is a quarterback. We've seen that quarterbacks, guys that have been former quarterbacks, do have better opportunity, have better coaching than wide receivers do. Okay, go ahead.
I want to flip it. I want to flip my picks. You ready?
Okay.
Number 8 is Kevin Sumlin. Number 8 is Kevin Sumlin. He don't want to be here. He don't want to be here. He don't. He does not want to be here, man.
I'm going to put Sumlin at number 6. All right, so who is your new number 7 then?
Chris Redman. Chris Redman.
Wait a second. You're really flipping the damn script.
Look at everything.
Okay.
Flipping the table over, man.
Wait, so now Ted Ginn and AJ have moved above Chris.
Flipping the tables over, man.
And Chris Redman. Okay. I still have
this guy's no, my
Ted
bad.
Ginn.
I mean AJ is 7. AJ is 7. AJ is 7.
You're keeping AJ at 7?
AJ is 7, yeah.
Okay, so
Ginn
number
is
6
6.
Chris Redman.
Ted Ginn. It's Ted Ginn. You said yours?
Wait, where's Chris Redman then? Where did you put him at?
I'm moving him up. I'm moving him up.
Okay. Now, for me,
because he actually has some coaching experience.
Okay, so now for me, my number 6 is
Redman.
No, I said it was Chris
Redman. You said Redman.
No, the Houston coach.
Sumlin. Oh, you said Sumlin.
Sumlin is 6 for me. All right, number 5.
Number 5 is so we said Sumlin, McCarron, Redman.
Mm-hmm. Now we're at number 5.
No. Ginn. Teddy Ginn is 6.
Ginn is my 8.
Right. Teddy Ginn is number 6. Number 5 is Chris Redman.
Yeah, okay. I'll go with you on that. I will agree that I think Chris Redman will be the number 5 best coach in the league. Now, again, this is just off of what we've seen, right?
Yes.
I will put him at I agree with you. I'll put him at number 5. Awesome. Okay. Number 4. This is where it gets really interesting. I already know who my number 1 is. But my number 4.
Yeah, if you say it, I might say mine. Okay, I can't.
Is Coach Anthony Beck.
What?
I will put Coach Anthony Beck at number 4.
Why?
Great regular season. It's like Marty Schottenheimer. Great regular season, terrible in the playoffs.
Clip that. I did that for a reason.
Terrible in the playoffs.
AI loves me. Yeah, I said that out loud. I hope they heard that. Yes.
Right. I got Beck at number 4.
Rick Neuheisel is number 4.
No. See, I put Rick Neuheisel at number 3. Or no, I put Redman at number 3. No, wait. Who do I still have?
Oh, snap. No, number 4. Number 4 is Ricky Prohl.
Oh, you're doing Ricky Prohl at number 4? Well, you know what? I'll flip that. I'll put Prohl at 4 and Beck at 3.
Okay. Neuheisel's number 3 for me.
Okay.
Rick Neuheisel.
I'll put Neuheisel at number 2.
Okay. I'm going to put Coach Anthony Beck at number 2.
And the only reason why I'm putting him at number 1?
Because he's the champ.
Shannon Harris.
Shannon Harris is number 1.
The doorman is number 1.
Shan was easy. He's number 1. So yeah.
Right.
Let's see. Hey, DB Stallions.
Yes. Shannon Harris is number 1 for
Shannon Harris is number 1 in this list.
Hands down.
Okay. Easy
He's a defending champ.
But see, I put Beck at number 2 because I know you sit there and say about his regular seasons and can't win in the playoffs. He's a great recruiter.
Clip it.
He is, though. I'm praising him.
Anthony Beck is the Marty Schottenheimer of spring football.
Clip it.
Great in the regular season, terrible in the playoffs. Clip it. I love Beck. Just not good in the playoffs. It's that simple.
No, Dan, it's done for a reason that we can't tell you about.
Yeah, we can't tell you why.
We can't tell you why.
Right, yeah. So,
and plus, you know what? It's not gonna matter because they can't do anything about it.
That's true. They can't.
Nobody on that list over there can do anything about it.
No,
it's because when you say that, AI will actually take those.
Right.
So, yeah. Okay. So we got
Arlington,
that.
I do got one other little thing to say.
What's that?
We talked earlier about, all the new shows that are coming to the network and, or to our page and all that stuff, right? Tune in Sunday. If you're here in St. Louis and you want to find out when the St. Louis Falcons are playing, because we are going to release their schedule. Yes, they have their schedule already made up. The St. Louis Falcons already have their schedule made up. Unlike some other team in league.
Now listen, there's one league, they're getting everything together. So that's different.
But no, hold on, Arlington. You're talking about the Continental Football League, which will transition into that. Their schedule for their South Division is coming out very soon. And you never know, you might find that out while I'm in Fort Worth and we have Quincy on the show when those games are going to be played. So there you go. So that's going to be something that's coming out,
So right, and then see the Continental Football League, they taking shape. And you know what? Like the more we getting closer to that, I know it seemed like it's gonna be so far away, about 6 months. But I know y'all need the schedule so you could travel. Exactly. We need it too. How many teams are currently in the South Division 4? Right?
What is it's my little Olivero tree back there. Yeah, there's four teams in the South. 4 is what there is. There's 2 in the North. 2 more are in talks to be announced. I don't know the exact timetable for those other 2 teams, but they will be announced. So it should be interesting. I mean, here's the thing with the Continental Football League, Arlington, Rapoli had said, I'm going to kind of bring it back to the UFL because Rapoli said there's going to be some rule changes, right? Well, this is what makes the Continental Football League so interesting, okay? That the Continental Shift. So Arlington, we've seen what the NFL has done. Yeah, well, technically, yes. It is not completely 100% formed, but it will be formed within the next upcoming weeks. Let's just put it like that. That's all we can really say. Right, Arlington? That's all we can say on it. But yes, it will be formed within the next upcoming weeks. That's the one thing we do. And if you want to find out, tune into another show that we've been playing on our network, on our page, Forging the Ironman with Manny Matsakis.
With Coach Manny Matsakis, yeah.
Yeah, the general manager and coach of the Ohio Valley Men. He gives more details than we do about the league. So tune into that. And you can tune in any of the leagues that are talking about it. Texas Talking Football, they're talking about the Continental Football League. And stuff. I mean, I don't think it's going to matter that it's going to, again, this is what makes the Continental Football League so great is that they're wanting to keep costs down.
Right.
You're only talking up to an 8-hour travel time for teams.
Correct, man.
Where you're not spending an ungodly amount of money for travel. It makes sense. I mean, look, there's a new league that's starting that in the coming future. What are they called, Arlington? The Superior Football.
The Supreme Football Alliance.
We're going to have the owner of that, the man who's behind that on the show in the next coming weeks to talk about that league.
That's news to me.
No, we didn't. We talked to you about it.
That's news to me.
I said we were waiting after the first of the year, after the holiday.
And it is after the first of the year.
Right. We've already talked about that. I mean, listen, there are so many different football leagues out there. You got the professional, the Professional Independent Football Association.
Football League, yeah, that one.
Right? You have the new
FO.
one now. You have this other one called the what is it called, Arlington? Oh God, it's right here in Missouri, in the Midwest area. The Midwest Developmental
Arena
Football League.
Okay.
You have that one. I mean, there are so many different leagues out there that it's funny. You know, Ronnie Brown, listen. Yes, the Women's Football Alliance is out there. Ronnie Brown, if you want to travel, tune in this Sunday because we're going to have a team that actually has their schedule that plays right here in St. Louis. So you'll be able to travel with that team, the St. Louis Falcons, if you'd like. Because it's pretty much all in this metro area, you know. So tune in Sunday. We'll find out. But, I mean, Arlington, kind of like what Kevin says here, is this an oversaturation of football?
Texas loves football, man, like for real. And
I'm talking about just in general across the United States.
but because Texas is so big of a state that you can't help but there are many areas around the entire state of Texas that love football, man. And you want to give opportunities to everybody in those state, in that state. You know what I mean? And that normally don't get it. They normally don't get professional football and stuff. And it's something regional. So
well, and here's the thing about it, Arlington. This is what I like about the Continental Football League, right? We live here in St. Louis, in Missouri. But if we wanted to be owners of the Ohio Valley Ironmen, the Cincinnati Dukes, the Texas Syndicate, the Toros, Tall City. I can't remember the team of the other team in Texas. But if we wanted to be an owner of those teams, we just go right to their page and we go right to their WeFunder and we become an owner of that team. That's something that me and you've preached about over and over and over again is fan ownership of these leagues. That's what is interesting about the Superior Football Alliance because they're saying they're going to be Supreme. They're going to be 70% fan owned. Now, I don't know how that's all going to work out, which we'll find out when we get the owner on there, right? But, I mean, how can you not get behind something like that to where you have the investment that you know that if your team doesn't survive, it's on you? I mean, with the Falcons are a locally owned team right here in St. Louis. Without the fans going out and supporting it and local businesses supporting it, that team doesn't survive. And it's survived what people don't believe in for 4 years. Oh, okay. Here you go. That's a very good question.
That's a very good question. To that effect, I would be like, it hurts startups. And but for I don't think it's gonna hurt them like tremendously per se, because I get it, young guys or you getting nowadays you getting people that have eligibility that are 25 and older going back to school to go play.
Well, I mean, Rocco Beck is talking about going to Penn State.
That ain't no. We got current pros that's playing in the NBA, that's played in the NFL, and they're going back to school because they're getting eligibility. Grown men with families.
Right, yeah.
Or going to play against these 18 to 21-year-old to 22-year-old children.
Right.
That's my thing.
All right, here, Arlington. Okay, so back to the NIL thing, right? Okay. Now, a lot of people say he's crazy and he's nuts, right? And sometimes he is. That's why we love him, Mr. Los T. Sometimes he's a little crazy, right? And he's out there, okay? But he put something out on Facebook, and I just want to read it. He goes, a lot of people say that there's not enough talent for the UFL to expand. Now, he's very big about the expanding thing. I don't think it should, because they can barely keep the 8-team model they have going right now, right? But here's what he says. Here are some undisputed facts for everyone to see for themselves. There are 80 to 90,000 football players that participate in the current college system every year. Okay? Out of those teams, only 250 to 260 players get drafted by the NFL. Now, it's literally only 1.6% that make it. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Now you have more now you have the NIL, where these kids are staying in longer. You know what I'm saying? And right here, with the NIL, with these guys having NIL deals and don't get drafted and picked up by a UFL team, would the NIL help or hurt them? Arlington, if I'm again, we talked about this before, and here's where I say it hurts this league, right? If you're a 3rd or 4th round draft pick, right? But you're making a couple $100,000 in college in an NIL deal, and you still have a year or 2 left on your eligibility, would you really leave college to go play in a league like the UFL? I know I wouldn't. Now, this is what makes, right there. It's smart to stay longer. We see that we got guy, and again, I don't want to bash the UFL today. We haven't really bashed it today. We haven't. We've been positive. We said we like the coaches' hires. Arlington just doesn't like one because he says it's a DEI hire. That's it. Look, you could say that the NIL needs to be cut off all you want, but listen, this is something that we've all complained about for years with college football, is that we wanted to see these players get paid. And now we're seeing it, and you actually see the corruption behind college football that has been there for years, and now you guys are complaining about it because your big schools aren't the ones that are being represented this year in the championships and the playoffs. We bitched about the football playoffs, but then you had all these other teams that said, well, I deserve to be in the national championship because that's all. So we went to a playoff system, and now all the fans want to bitch about it. I don't know what to tell you guys. This is everything every fan has wanted for college football. And now we're mad about it. Why? I agree that the NIL is fine. We're seeing teams like Miami getting shots at playing for a national championship. We're seeing teams like Indiana play for national championships.
That's what this was really supposed to be about.
This is what the NIL was meant to do.
This is what college football was supposed to do. This is what college sports is supposed to do. And Joel Klatt sat there and said he did not want to see a Cinderella team in March Madness. Well, my brother, let me tell you something. Indiana University is a Cinderella team, no matter how you want to slice it. There's nobody in their God-given mind would have ever seen a school such as the Indiana Hoosiers in football get to where they are if it wasn't for NIL. So you mean to sit here and tell me, as we sitting here right now on January 2nd, 2026, that what's happening right now is not good for college sports? It's everything. This is what everybody wanted to see. No Bama, SEC, the great conference of all. They're getting out the way. They're out the way. This is good for it. This is good for the game. And so And like NIL is not a problem. If anything is a problem right now, it's the transfer portal. It's a huge problem. And I feel bad for all of these collegiate general managers, not NFL general managers, collegiate general managers, and how they have to sift through all of these. They have to think like an NFL GM these days. So more power to y'all, man, because this is a mess.
I mean, like, let's look at this, Arlington. Here was the bracket when it started, right? Okay.
Mhm.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought Indiana University would have been the #1 team in the playoffs?
In the nation.
In
Bump
the nation.
playoff. In
the nation. Okay. And then you had Ohio State at #2. Okay. I'm going by the rankings of what we have here, right? Georgia at #3. Okay. Texas Tech is #4. Okay. #5, you had Oregon. #6, you had Ole Miss. #7, you had Texas A&M. #8, you had Oklahoma. #9, you had Alabama. Okay.
Quincy mad at me. Clip that.
Look, right. Okay. And then #10, you had Miami of Florida. The U,
Uh-huh.
right?
The U.
And then all the teams from 10 all the way to #20 dropped out because they all got mad. And then Tulane got a shot. When did you ever think you would see Tulane get a shot to play for a national championship? Now, they did get rolled 41-10 by Oregon, by Ole Miss. Okay. But then you had Ole Miss, who everybody thought, oh, Georgia's going to roll them. And they beat Georgia.
Like, this is good for the game. I don't care what anybody say at this point. This is good for.
This is what we wanted in college football. We talked about, look how much money March Madness makes for football, for basketball. Imagine the money that this is making. That this is making for college football. This is what we've wanted.
A Cinderella story is about to embark. Like, seriously.
Right.
Like, you got a 10 seed, a 6 seed, especially from an SEC team that nobody expected to even be there.
Right.
You got the mighty Oregon, and then you got this Cinderella team in Indiana. It's Oregon.
Look, I don't even like Arlington. What is one of my least favorite sports to watch?
College football, boy. You hate college football.
But
You
yet,
hate it.
I'm enthralled in this. Because I'm like, it's exciting. I want them to expand it to more teams.
24.
I've been saying it for
teams now?
years that they could be doing this just like they did with. No, I think you should have the top 25 teams.
But you can't. It has to be evenly matched.
Okay,
dude.
so have the top 24. No, you could have it 25 and have the #1 seed get a bye.
Who lost their handcuffs?
I mean, this is what we've wanted. If you're a college football fan, this is what you've wanted. The entire life of college football. I don't know. I've just never really been the college football type fan, but I've gotten into it more.
That's a lie. It was NIL that caused this. No, and what I mean was before then, you were mad that the players were not getting paid for what they were doing.
Well,
But
right.
now that it's here, you sat back and
Well,
you
yeah,
like,
look,
well,
I
don't
would
care.
watch the Notre Dame. I'm a Notre Dame fan and stuff
Thank
like
you.
that, right?
Thank you.
I would watch Notre Dame games and all of that stuff, I mean, listen, this is exactly what we wanted as fans. Exactly what we wanted as fans. And now it's here and everybody's complaining about it. Why? Why are you complaining about it? This is what you wanted. You've got it. Now sit back and enjoy it. Do you guys, everybody wants to come on and say, "Oh, you guys do nothing but bash the UFL." Blah blah blah. No, we may have harsh criticism, but guess what we're going to be doing on a Saturday and a Sunday, Arlington? What are we going to be watching?
Yeah.
We're going to be watching the UFL, aren't we?
Yeah, of course. Sure will
Get
be.
over it. There already is kind of some regulations on it. There is already kind of some regulations on the transfer portal. Oh. All right. We got anything else, Arlington?
All right. Shout out to Sean McDonough, who was named the National Sportscaster of the Year for 2025. So you caught any of his games on college football, he's fantastic.
Congratulations to
Fantastic.
him. Congratulations.
Definitely so.
All right,
I want to
Arlington,
give big thanks.
Oh, go ahead. Because I got to go do
done?
daddy duty.
You're done. Okay.
gotta go do
well,
daddy
you
duty.
can get up out of here. I'll
Let's
do
wrap it
everything
up.
else, man. I'm out
Hey,
to, man.
again-
Give me a second. I want to thank Pigs. I thought I was wrapping it up.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just wanting to say thank you to everybody who's watched us over the last year. We appreciate that. Make sure you tune in for the upcoming year. We got a lot of great stuff coming out over the next year on this show. And Arlington, I love you. Wrap us up because I got to go do daddy duty. I will see you
All right,
guys
sir.
Sunday, 7 o'clock. Fighting Falcons.
All right. Thank everybody for tuning in to the show today. And I want to give my personal shout outs to the Pigskin and Chill group. Thank you so much, Girl Chat Sports. GSPN, I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for allowing me to come in and I do my thing and provide the shows for you guys. Y'all tune in pretty good too, man. Make sure that you I got another everything football. Thank y'all so much as well. Real Deal Sports in St. Louis, St. Louis Stand Up, all the groups. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you so much for jumping in for this new year as well. And I want to give a personal shout out to my buddy Slick. Yo, 2026, we winning. You hear me? 2026, we straight up winning. I want you to see this. I hope you see it. Clip it. I hope you see this. We winning in 2026. JTK, baby, we winning in 2026. Bailey, we winning in 2026. I want all y'all to hear that. We winning this thing in 2026 this year. Sis, my sister, we winning in 2026. All right. So for just a little while, hey, make sure that you go and check us out on Facebook, YouTube. We're on Twitch. We're on Instagram and on X. We're those places, so you can tune in to the X-Fan Show whenever we are live. Okay. Thank y'all so much. January Fool's Month, everybody. all y'all that didn't do y'all exercise after day one, we good on y'all too. All right. Thank you again. We'll see y'all on next week, starting Tuesday. Well, no, starting Sunday. Starting Sunday, we got X-Fan content all week long. All right, so we'll catch y'all then. Love you and peace out. We out.